innings. But Dodge City facing Midwest here for the first time at home this year at Cavalier Field. Lineups here for Dodge City, starting things from Midwest rather. They're 15 and 18 on the year. Casey Vogan will lead things off. He'll be in left field. Zach Davis will be the right fielder batting second. Jason Drollinger will be the DH batting third. Scott Sinker will be the first baseman. He will be batting fourth. And batting fifth will be Xavier Nelson, the shortstop. Sam Smith will be the second baseman. He'll bat sixth. David Garduno will be the third baseman, batting seventh. Luis Villalba will be the catcher, batting eighth. And Willie Fleece will be the center fielder, batting ninth. And Charles Aker will be the starting pitcher for the Midwest Moos. So once again, Casey Vogan at left field, Zach Davis at right field, Jason Drollinger the DH, Scott Seeker the first baseman, Xavier Nelson the shortstop, Sam Smith at second, David Garduno the third baseman, Luis Villalba the catcher, and Willie Fleece, the center fielder, and Charles Aker, will be the starting pitcher. For the Dodge City Ace, 21 and 13 on the season. Snapped a 2-game losing streak last night. Carlos Ariano, who is back in the lineup tonight. He'll lead things off, play second base. Brett Graber will be the center fielder, batting second. Hunter Durow will be the left fielder, batting third. He played right field last night. Artie Ramirez, who's been the main catcher, he's going to be DHing here. He'll be batting in the cleanup spot. Batting fifth will be Doyle Kane, who will be at first base. And Makana Lasso, the catcher, he'll bat sixth. He came in with a big pinch hit double last night in Dodge City's victory. Alberto Levano will be the third baseman, batting seventh. Aaron Harper, the shortstop, batting eighth. And Griffin Williams will be the right fielder, batting ninth. And Omar Serrano will be the starting pitcher for the Dodge City A's. So Carlos Ariano will be at second, Brett Graber at center field, Hunter Durow, the left fielder, Artie Ramirez, the DH, Doyle Kane at first base. Makana Alasso will be the catcher. Alberto Levano will be at third base. Aaron Harper, the shortstop. And Griffin Williams will be the right fielder. Omar Serrano will be the starting pitcher here. Well, we've had an interesting 24 to 48 hours. Made the trip to Wellington last night. Got in late, but here we are. And, maybe it's not all bad to have a little bit of a delay of close to a half an hour.
I'm okay with it.
Yes. Well, it is a beautiful evening here. And last night, luckily, we had a little bit of air conditioning where we're set up there at Wellington there. I remember walking outside the press box, and, boy, the humidity just kind of hit you there right at the end there last night.
It does. And that old concrete stadium, that tin press box, it does get a little warm up there. And thankfully, someone had gotten in and turned the air conditioner on early, and it wasn't too bad.
The nice thing is here for Dodge City, they snapped a 2-game losing streak last night. They have their game that they dominated against Midwest. Probably familiar with it since it was last Monday, but how much do you think about that 24-5 game, and how much of it do you think it's just a brand new day?
Hopefully the A's can continue to build on what they've done. We went down to Wichita. We've been there twice and ruled them both times. And so, hopefully we can continue to build on that success, take what we did last night against Wellington and continue to improve, play a little bit cleaner game, not have as many throwing errors like we saw last night. And, hopefully we can just come out and compete.
That's the biggest thing here. It's a little bit of a different lineup as well for Dodge City tonight, a little bit of a mixture, but I think it's a great opportunity for some of those that are in the lineup tonight maybe to kind of take advantage of that opportunity there to really enjoy themselves and, build some depth as they try to make a run toward the NBC World Series.
Indeed. We're finishing up the regular season. We got one more game to be played on Tuesday night when we face, a very good Cannons team. And hopefully we can take advantage of that and take some good, strong success going into the postseason as we make a run into the NBC.
And how big is it as well for them to, Tuesday night to play the Kansas Cannons, because that's one of those high-mark teams that you want to face. How big is that to play that game before you get to postseason play.
You know, I think to play a club like that is an opportunity to make sure that you're well-rounded, you're getting to continue some games in. You know, there's been seasons where we've had a week, 10 days off before we've gotten into the postseason, and this year that's not the case. You know, we're actually banging the originally scheduled Wednesday night game against Park City. We're not going to play that one anymore in an effort to give the guys a night off. And so, you know, we're going into that game, and we'll get into postseason here quickly.
And you know, it's kind of nice to have, instead of a week and a half, just a one-night gap in between regular season and postseason.
You know, it does, and it's really beneficial so that the guys don't have to sit around and wait. And, you know, in years past, like I said, we actually got the opportunity to bring in the Alaska Gold Panthers. Okay. So we got to pick up a game against them and the time where we were waiting to get into the MDC. So, you know, I think that we're in a good, solid scenario where we're at right now, and hopefully we'll be able to continue this good, strong streak that we've got going and keep the bats hot.
And that may have gotten pretty hot here as the season has progressed here down the final stretch. Last night's win, 8-3, shows the resiliency of the team. They had the 3-0 lead after inning and a half. Wellington comes back and pulls to within one, and later in the game they do the same thing as well. And Dodge City doing a great job of answering back some of the rallies from the opponent last night.
Indeed, and you know, Dodge City has been a team that we've struggled earlier in the year. We'd find ourselves down in the game and never could quite complete that comeback. We finally overcame that obstacle, and you know, it's time for us to step aside and get this game started.
All right, we'll step aside. We'll have your first pitch here momentarily here on K-Buff.
At South Central Kansas Bone and Joint Center, we feel your pain, and then we fix it. Heel pain is extremely common. Dr. Scott Gordon, podiatrist, specializes in the resolution of heel pain, diabetic foot and wound conditions, corrective foot and ankle surgery, and successful alternative treatments for most lower extremity pain. South Central Kansas Bone and Joint Center, Pratt, Dodge City, and Liberal.
Dodge City Red Demons has a long tradition. Family Practice Associates has been here for 38 years supporting and treating Red Demon athletes. We're the oldest independent medical practice in Dodge City with Dr. Presley, Dr. Trotter, Joanne Schaefer, ARNP, and Ryan Tyree, PA. We are here for your healthcare needs. We have in-house x-ray and lab. We have in-house counseling. For comprehensive healthcare, think Family Practice Associates of Western Kansas and call 225-1650.
And we're back here at Cavalier Field here in Dodge City. Adam Cadavy with you, Justin Hergert here as we're about set for first pitch here. The Dodge City A's have taken the field here, and a beautiful evening here, late afternoon evening here at the ballpark here at Cavalier Field here as temperatures feel like you should be in September. 72 degrees. East winds 10 to 15 miles per hour, overcast skies. But beautiful evening here, and yeah, somehow, some way, Dodge City, the city itself, was able to avoid the heavier rain, and they did get some wind, but the heavier rain throughout the day somehow Mother Nature just skirted the city.
Somehow the baseball god said we wanted to play baseball tonight, and we got lucky.
Yes, absolutely, and a great evening here, and Dodge City wearing the green uniforms here tonight with the white numbers, letters, gold stripes on their sleeves. As we see starting pitcher for the Dodge City A's warming up right now, and Omar Serrano. We'll get to his numbers here. Serrano, this will be his sixth game of the year. Does not have a record. He has a 1.50 earned run average. He has pitched 6 innings this year, given up an earned run on 2 hits, 13 strikeouts in 6 innings, 4 walks. Those are pretty good stats there. And it looked like he's maybe one of those that's been mainly out of the bullpen this year from what it looks like just looking at his stats.
He has been a come out of the bullpen kind of guy. Serrano was a guy that joined us late. just after the 4th of July. And so, Omar's actually a recent high school graduate. And so he's been really good out of the bullpen for us. He's got some good velocity and has been a strikeout kind of guy. So I'm really excited to see what he's going to do for us tonight. And, of course, we also have another recent high school grad catching behind the home plate as well in Makana Owasso.
Yeah, you mentioned Omar Serrano, 6'4", 185-pounder, undecided. Downey, California is his hometown. First pitch at 5:31, in for a called strike here. Count of 0-1 for Casey Vogan, the first base, or the right fielder here, left fielder, I'll get that right. He is batting .343 this year. That pitch is in for a strike. He does have 2 home runs. He's driven in 23 runs. He's behind the count here to Serrano, 2 strikes here in the top of the first inning. Just underway here in Dodge City. Pitch outside, 1-2. Righty-righty matchup here. So Serrano just out of high school, as Justin alluded to. And his battery mate also out of high school. Nice changeup and a swing and a miss, and 1 up and 1 down for the Midwest Moos here in the top of the first. Midwest Moos, they're based out of Wichita, and I believe you've told me this, Justin, but it's a brand new summer league club.
They are new to the league this year. Have been playing at Wichita South High School, and I truly believe that as this team continues to develop and find their identity, they're probably going to move up and find better fields and better areas to play on.
Zach Davis, the batter, left-handed batter, stands right in the back of the box there. He takes the first pitch for a strike, count at 0-1. He's batting .243 this year, and he's down the count 0-2. So we're seeing Serrano work pretty efficiently early on here. 6 pitches, 5 of them have been strikes. Time called as a ball from the Midwest bullpen, rolls all the way to behind the backstop. You just hope that doesn't throw off the rhythm there for Serrano, because he's been in routine here, although it's early on. 0-2. Swing and a miss. 2 strikeouts for Omar Serrano here to begin.
I think that answers your question about throwing off his rhythm.
Yes, I think you're right. Well, you never know. It is batting in here, Jason Drollinger, the DH, steps in. Right-handed batter, .333 batting average, 4 home runs this year. He's driven in 21 and takes a pitch for a ball. It's the first time we've seen Serrano down in the count at a 1-0. Here in his 3 batters face. That pitch took a little off of it, called strike. So once again, the field for the A's, you have Doyle Kane at first, Ariano at second. Shortstop is Harper, Luvano at third. That one just getting a piece of it is Drollinger in the count now 1-2. And then in throw in left field, Graber at center, and Williams at right field. Also making the catches from the pitcher here behind the dish today here for Dodge City, making the catches. And 1-2 count here. That's the first ball that we've seen a Midwest Moo player make contact with here. And it's 1-2 for Drollinger. 2 outs, bases empty, top of the first, no score. Serrano looking to strike out the side here. 1-2. Just missed. 2-2. Looked like that might have been a little bit down. But count is at 2 balls and 2 strikes here for Jason Drollinger here in the top of the first. 2-2 and swing and a miss. That one's into the turf and be a tough play. It's a strikeout, but reaching on the drop third strike is going to be Drollinger to first. And the inning will continue on. Scott Seeker, the batter, first baseman. He has a .333 batting average, leads the team in home runs with 5. He's driven in 20 runs this year, 20 RBI for him, and he's got a runner at first with 2 out. Reaching on the strike was Drollinger. Pitch misses low for a ball. Count at 1-0 here for Scott Seeker, the first baseman. Jason Drollinger at first. He'll take a little bit of a lead. 2 outs here in the top of the first, no score. Omar Serrano, the starting pitcher for Dodge City. Throws in a strike. Count is evened up at 1-1. Outfield playing maybe a little bit shaded with the right field and center fielders to their right than normal due to maybe the wind blowing in from the east. Center or left fielders playing about regular position. That pitch hits the outside, called strike. A little bit of a wider zone there. Now it's 1-2. That one may have gotten the edge of the black part of the plate there. 1-2 count here for Scott Seeker. Toronto looking for his 4th strikeout of the inning. 1-2. There it is. Swing and a miss. So Midwest gets a runner at first on a drop third strike, and 4 strikeouts in the inning for Omar Serrano. We've played a half an inning. It is Midwest nothing. Dodge City coming up here on AM 1030 and 107.1 KBUF.
Kelly Hendricks DDS is like the utility player of dentistry. They can do it all from cleanings, root canals, fillings, preventative care to orthodontics, comprehensive family dentistry from infants to adults. Located at 100 Ross Boulevard, Building 2, Suite C, Dodge City. They're open 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Thursday. Make an appointment today by calling 225-6555. Serving the Dodge City community for over 30 years. Kelly Hendricks DDS. Wear a smile, you can see a mile.
Hey Demon fans, hey Conquistador fans, it's game time. I Don't Care Family Restaurant Sports Bar wants you to fuel up before the big game. Stop in before the game for tasty hamburgers, sandwiches, tacos, and more, plus the coldest beer in town. Then when the game's over, stop back in for the late night menu, including calf fries, wings, nachos, pretzels, and more. Plus Friday and Saturday night, it's free pool and darts, 10 p.m. to midnight. Dodge City sports fans, they've got you covered at I Don't Care Family Restaurant and Sports Bar, 1510 West Spruce, Dodge City.
Back here at Cavalier Field here in Dodge City, we go to the bottom of the first inning. No score. Dodge City gets 4 strikeouts in the inning. And one was a drop third strike. But they still get the damage done there. It'll be Charles Aker, the pitcher for the Midwest Moos here this afternoon. He doesn't have a record to show, but it's his 8th appearance. He has pitched 40 innings. He does have a pretty impressive earned run average at 1.35 in 40 innings. That's pretty good. He's given up just 11 runs, 6 of those earned, 24 hits, and 40 innings pitched. He has 61 strikeouts and 16 walks. So this is one of their top pitchers here. He leads the team in strikeouts with 61. Carlos Sariano to step in. Was unavailable last night. The second baseman, he's been mainly the shortstop. A .260 batting average for Carlos. Does have 3 home runs, 13 runs batted in. Here in the bottom of the first. And he takes a strike off the outside part of the plate. And the bottom of the first officially underway. 0-1 count here for Ariano here in the bottom of the first. So Ariano, Graber, and Duro due up to face Aker, and this one's popped up in the air to shallow right field. Actually, it's going to drift playable for Davis. He'll make the catch for out number 1. So 1 up and 1 down here in the A's first inning.
Next up, the center fielder, number 20.
Brett Graber, the center fielder, comes in with .294 batting average, 3 home runs, 19 runs batted in. Field, of course, Aker at the mound. Villalba is the catcher. Seeker at first. Smith at second. Nelson at short. Giordano is at third. The pitch for Brett Graber is missing 1-0. Vogan in left field, Fleece in center, and Davis in right field for the Midwest Moos. 1-0 count here for Brett Graber. Pitch missing high, 2-0. So Graber heading the count here early on Aker here in this bottom of the first inning. Charles Aker, the pitcher for the Moos. 2-0. That one's a fastball in for a called strike. Count it 2-1. 2 balls and a strike here. Good crowd on hand. Of course, had the host family recognition here before the game. 2-1. This is slap foul. And the count even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. With Hunter Duro on deck for the A's. The 2-2 count here for Graber, center fielder. Up high, full count. So good job by Graber. Sacramento, California, plays collegiately at Southeast Missouri State. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes here with 1 out, bases empty here in the bottom of the first. Lefty Aker sets. Payoff pitch. Strike 3, froze him.
Got him on the inside.
Just, snuck that in there on the inside. And I'm good right now. And Graber thought that was ball 4 and could not believe it. And he walks to the dugout. 2 outs now for Hunter Duro. 402 batting average, 5 home runs, 28 RBI this year for the left fielder here in this game tonight, or this afternoon. Takes a pitch just missing high for a ball. Boy, that strike 3 was just one that kind of broke in, I guess a slide, I guess you could call it a slider, but at the last minute there.
Yeah, it was one of those, it froze Brett, and just nothing you can do about it.
Called strike there for Duro, count even at 1-1. So 2 outs, bases empty for Dodge City here in the top of the first. No score. Both teams without a hit so far. That one got away from the catcher and bounced behind him, and somebody from Midwest Moos dugout will go get the baseball. Count at 2-1. If Duro reaches, Artie Ramirez will check into bat. Here's Aker's 2-1 pitch and a big rip and a miss for Duro. Now that's a 2 ball and 2 strike count. Looks like Midwest has their ace pitcher here tonight. Pitching for him here.
It's definitely different from any pitching we've seen yet from them.
Yeah. 2-2. Upstairs, full count. Second straight batter that Dodge City will have a full count pitch coming here. The last one, Graber froze on strike 3 there. Let's see what happens with Duro here. Aker has had a high strikeout, low walk percentage this year, low earned run average. Both pitchers tonight here that have started have low ERAs. 3-2 to Duro. Pops this one back and out of play, and it'll remain full. This will be the, I believe, the 15th pitch of this first inning here for Charles Aker. So he sits. And Duro sees another 3-2. That one's up high, ball 4. So Dodge City has the first base runner of the afternoon. And the DH, Artie Ramirez, steps in. He's been primarily catcher. His catcher last night at Wellington. Just gets to bat here. He has a .311 batting average, 3 home runs, 17 runs batted in. So first base runner for the A's with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first in a scoreless game. Lefty-righty matchup. Pitch is fouled straight back. And the count is at 0-1. Ramirez coming from the University of New Orleans. His hometown, though, is Covina, California. Duro leads off from first. 0-1 pitch is fouled first base side and out of play. So Ramirez getting some hacks, and the umpire will get some new baseballs as the count is at 0-2, and kids can make a couple dollars go grabbing some foul balls here. 0-2 count for Artie Ramirez. I think the one kid at Wellington last night probably made about $5 on 50 cents. Here's a looper into left center field. That's going to drop in for a 2-out single. Rounding second is Jarrell. The throw to third is going to be cut off. And now they'll have a chance at first, but sliding in safely back is Artie Ramirez. So runners on the corners with 2 outs here for the A's here in a scoreless game.
Now at the plate, the first baseman, number 27, Doyle.
Doyle Kane, the first baseman, checks in. .304 batting average, a homer. 20 runs batted in. He inherits or has the opportunity to drive in the first run of the night for the A's. With the runners at first and third, Duro at third, Ramirez at first. All the base runners for the A's coming with 2 outs, and he swings and misses, trying to drive that one into an alley, and the count at 0-1. Now, as I mentioned, the kid last night, I think it was the same kid over and over again at the press box in Wellington coming in with the foul balls.
It was. There was definitely one that was doing most of the work.
And he shoots this one opposite field, right field, and it is going to drop for a hit. And rounding third is Ariano. Tony Gonzalez will wave him home as that gets into the corner. It's going to be a bases clearing 2-run triple for Doyle Kane, and the A's lead 2-0. Kane put that opposite field in a great spot there, and it was fumbled a little bit by Davis in the corner there as it rolled to between where the wall is and the chain link fence, and it's 2-0 A's.
And now, if you combine with what Kane was doing last night, I believe that puts him 2 nights combined a home run short of the cycle.
I believe you're right, yes. McKenna Lasso, he had a 2-run double when it was a 1-run game late last night in the 7th inning for the A's. And in a pinch hit situation, now ball gets away. It makes a big high bounce, and on the wild pitch, Kane will score from third, and it's a 3 spot in the bottom of the first for the A's. As Villalba couldn't quite make the grab on a pitch into the turf, and then took a high bounce. And
that wild pitch was down low in the turf, and I think it bounced off probably his knee guard.
But when it goes that high up in the air, you can make it from third to home in no time before that ball lands. Another pitch low, and that's 2-0. All the runs scored here by the A's have come with 2 outs after a fly out and a strikeout. They walked for Duro on a 3-2 count. Ramirez doubled, and then Doyle Kane with a 2-run triple. He just scored on the wild pitch. It's a 2-0 count, and that pitch in for a strike. Count at 2-1 as Lasso tried to check his swing, but Lasso, .429. This is his 15th game this year. He has 2 home runs. He's driven in 11. One of those kids that just graduated high school for the A's, as Justin alluded to earlier in the broadcast. He taps this foul, and the count will be at 2-2. Lasso going to play at San Jose State for the Spartans in the Mountain West from Marietta, California. Righty-lefty matchup. 2-2 count with 2 outs. The pitch outside, full count 3-2, and you can tell that Charles Aker has not been in this type of situation much all year. Only given up 1 earned run or 1 run coming in. Payoff pitch. Fly ball lift the air to left field. The left fielder just watches it go over his head. It's a solo shot. over the left center field fence, and that cleared the scoreboard.
And the A's are just hitting at will right now.
Solo home run for McKenna Halasso, and it's 4-0 Dodge City here in the bottom of the first. All the scoring coming with 2 outs. It all started with a 2-out walk on the payoff pitch to Hunter Duro, and that was the third 3-2 count of this inning. That one was close to landing up on the highway. That was drilled. The 7th batter of the inning, Alberto Lovano, checks in. .274 batting average, has a home run, 11 RBI. A pitch low and away for a ball.
And you can tell that Aker has something's changed.
Yes.
You know, he was up there, lots of confidence, getting strikeout, and now he's after that walk, you know, throwing, getting it higher in the count, going full counts. I mean, it's like he's not faced this kind of situation before.
Absolutely, Aaron. This is a 2-0 count, so he's already fallen behind pretty quickly to Lovano. And he just misses low and in, 3-0. Lovano from CSU Dominguez Hills in college. Hometown is Chino, California. Lovano with a very favorable count here at 3-0. Have Jack Bollinger there with at first base as the coach there, and a 4-pitch walk here to Lovano. And James Luchin, the head coach for Midwest Moos, I'm surprised has not come out to talk to his pitcher. Aaron Harper, the shortstop, the new batter for the A's. 4-0 Dodge City lead here in the bottom of the first. All the damage here with 2 outs. The first 2 batters were retired on a fly out and a strikeout, and that pitch misses. The 5th one in a row out of the zone, thrown by Charles Aker. Harper on the year, .264 batting average, 1 home run, 16 RBI. That one's a fastball down the middle for a called strike, count it 1-1, and that one was a pitch that I think Aker was going to just throw down the middle and see what happened, just to get some kind of confidence back. Lovano leads off from first. The pitch is in there for a strike, 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes for Aaron Harper, the 8th batter, the bottom of the first for the A's. Runner at first, 4-0 Dodge City lead. 4 runs on 3 hits. 1-2, runner goes. Pitch is low, no throw to second. And into scoring position is Lovano. 2 balls and 2 strikes. You can credit Harper, I believe, with the stolen base. Or correction, Lovano with the stolen base. That's his 7th of the year. So he takes the lead from second. Aker looks at him momentarily, and then slider in there for a swing and a miss for a strikeout. That ends the inning, but the Dodge City A's do some damage here in the first. All on 2 outs, 4 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We will head to inning number 2 here momentarily. Here is Dodge City has put a 4 spot up. They lead it to 4-0 here on Sunday night, our final Sunday home game of the year. And we'll be back momentarily after this timeout here on K-Buff.
Sneezing, coughing, runny nose, and fever have you feeling down? Find the relief you need at the time that fits your schedule at Express Wellness Urgent Care in Dodge City. Now from any device, your healthcare visit is just a click away with Express Wellness Urgent Care's online check-in. Visit expresswellnessurgentcare.com and choose a time that works for you. Open 7 days a week with extended hours. Express Wellness Urgent Care is here to serve you on White Oak Boulevard in Dodge City.
4-0 lead for the A's here as we head to the second inning. Omar Serrano 4 strikeouts in that first inning. And he has a 4-run cushion. Still cannot get over how big of a bomb that was from Olaso. That was one of the... We saw some on Tuesday night with Liberal in town. Both Liberal and Dodge City had some bombs, but that one probably ranks up there with those.
That was a no doubt. You knew it was going just as soon as it left the bat.
You know when the left fielder stays in the same spot and just turns around and watches it go, you know it's a home run instantly. That one's a foul ball to begin the second inning for Xavier Nelson, who is the shortstop for the A's. That one just fouled off. Don't know if it hit the umpire or I know it hit at least the catcher. But hit Olaso there. Counted 0-1. Nelson, 267 batting average this year. He does have a home run, 13 RBI. But Omar Serrano has been pretty solid up on the mound here so far for the A's. The big key for Omar here is he's had no issue getting ahead in the count early on. Oh, 1 pitch, and that's a ground ball fielded by Carlos Ariano. Picks it up over to first to Doyle Kane in time for out number 1, a quick 4-3 retirement. So the first first out that was not a strikeout in the game. And that'll bring up Sam Smith, not the singer, but the player for the Moos. Smith, 217 batting average this year. Doesn't have a home run, but he is driven in through 1 run this year, just his 13th game played, and he fouls this one back and out of play for a strike. 4-0 Dodge City lead here in the top of the second. 1 out, bases cleared. Pitch in for a called strike, counted 0-2. A great start here for Omar Serrano. 0-2 count here. Pitch just missed low and in, 1-2. You can just tell that Serrano has some power in that pitch. Here's a fly ball into right field, played easily by Griffin Williams, and that's the second out of the inning. But you can tell when that ball lands in the catcher's mitt to pop that he's got some pretty good strength on it.
I know they were talking earlier in the season, right before Serrano came to us. They were playing in the state championship games. And I believe I heard somewhere in the low 90s.
Wow, that's pretty good coming out of high school. David Garduno, 257 batting average this year, and he swings and misses for a strike. Garduno does not have a home run and has 3 RBI. This is his 23rd game played. A's with a 4-0 lead here in the top of the second, 2 out, bases empty. So an 0-1 count for the third baseman, Garduno. For the Midwest Moos. Out in there for a called strike, count at 0-2. Dodge City will have the 9-1-2 hitters up in their second at bat when we get there. Could be momentarily here. 0-2, it will be. Swing and a miss. 5th strikeout of the game in 2 innings of pitching for Omar Serrano. 3 up, 3 down in a quick second inning. 4-0 Dodge City leads as we head to the bottom of the inning. This is A's baseball.
A BioGuard pool is clearly the work of experts. You can be an expert with a good system that delivers clarity, convenience, and confidence. All of BioGuard's comprehensive pool care systems put the pleasure back in your pool with premium products that cover everything from sanitizers and shocks to algicides and balancers. Simple to follow and easy to maintain. That's what makes a BioGuard system. Visit Austin Pool in Dodge City or Garden City to learn about the right system for your pool and become the clear expert in your neighborhood. Your health means everything. And every minute matters when an emergency puts your health at risk. That's why it's essential to get the care you need as soon as possible. The emergency department at Western Plains Medical Complex is ready, providing you quality care with the peace of mind of a certified chest pain center. Don't make your health wait. Get to the hospital. Western Plains Medical Complex. Learn more at westernplainsmc.com.
While we have a chance, let's pause for station identification. This is Dodge City A's baseball.
We are powered by Quality Structures Incorporated, your post-frame headquarters in Scott City, Kansas. And we are KBUF, Holcomb Garden City, Kansas.
Adam Kadavy, Justin Herger with you here from Cavalier Field in Dodge City as the A's have a 4-0 lead heading in the bottom of the second inning. And they did all their damage with 2 outs. It all started with the Hunter Dureau walk. And then that followed up by Artie Ramirez's single in the gap in left center field. That put 2 on and 2 out, and then Doyle Kane cleared him with a 2-run triple, and then he scored on a wild pitch. McKenna Alasso hit a towering solo shot over the scoreboard in left center. And that was how the scoring went for the A's in the bottom of the first inning. They have Griffin Williams and back to the top of the order, Carlos Arellano and Brett Graber due up, but a lot of pitches burned for Charles Aker in that first inning. A lot of, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 3-2 counts.
You know, it took 35 pitches for Aker to get out of that inning, and that was just the bottom of the first.
Usually you want to 35 pitches when you're probably in the third inning, but that's 35 pitches in one inning is pretty tough here. So it's Griffin Williams to begin the second inning and takes one missing for ball 1. Williams the batter. 171 batting average, his 21st game, no home runs. He has driven in 5 runs. Getting an opportunity here. Start today, a 4-run lead. That fastball in for a strike, 1-1.
Now let's take and compare that 35, now 37 pitches to Serrano going 25 through 2 innings.
And that's with 5 strikeouts.
Yeah.
That's pretty amazing there. That 1-1 pitch just low and in on the slider, 2-1. Williams, Arellano, Graber due up for the A's here in the second. Trying to add to their 4-run lead. Aker sets and brings home the 2-1. Outside 3-1. Aker got Arellano out on 2 pitches, and you're thinking this might be a quick pitcher's gem or duel here, and then the count went full on Graber, strike 3 count look, and then after that it went all Dodge City's way for a long time. Here's a payoff, or 3-1 pitch, excuse me. Now it's a 3-2 count for Griffin Williams and a swing and a miss, and there's another 3-2 count that Aker's going to be throwing to here. That's his 4th in the game. One of those had a foul ball included in there. So this will be, of course, the 6th pitch of the at-bat. If 25 pitches with just 4 batters, that one misses, just missed for ball 4. And you could tell that Charles Aker did not like that. It's a leadoff walk for the A's here in the second inning. Carlos Arellano, the batter, 0 for 1, a fly out to right field his first time up. Nobody warming up yet for the Midwest Moos. Aker sets. Pitch, ground ball. Was that a line drive?
That was a line drive right at the third baseman.
Right to the third baseman. I thought it made it bounce real quick because that went off the bat quickly of Arellano, and he's out for first out of the inning. And perfectly played there by the third baseman, David Garduno. So 1 out, and Arellano 0 for 2, and 1 on at first is Griffin Williams. Worked out well that it was just a line drive and could have been 2 there. But Williams was able to get back to first pretty quick anyway, and now he takes off. Pitch, throw down to second, and dropped by the shortstop, and a stolen base and a ball, correction, that was a strike to Graber. So stolen base for Griffin Williams. The runner in scoring position here for Graber with one out here in the bottom of the second. 4-0 lead here. Graber to the plate here. Williams, his third stolen base of the year. Pitch misses 1-1. Time called here. Catcher Villalba coming out to talk to Aker. So once again, just a game Tuesday night for the A's. Their final home game of the season. They'll be taking on the Kansas Cannons here at Cavalier Field. So one more chance to see the Dodge City A's at home in 2021. I know the couple games I've been here at home have been great turnouts. And I think just by judging all year, they've been pretty good turnouts to the games here. Back to action here. 1-1 counts, 1 on, 1 out. That one misses wide, 2-0 to Graber. So Graber now ahead in the count, 2 balls and a strike. And his first time up, he struck out looking. He was froze on a 3-2 count. 2-1. Swings and misses. That one powered through by Aker. 2 balls and 2 strikes. He has some pretty good heat on his fastballs as well. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes here for Brett Graber, the center fielder, with Griffin Williams on at second. 1 out here in the bottom of the second. A 4-0 Dodge City lead. 2-2. Shot into right field, hooking foul. But not a bad idea that time for Graber to try to go opposite. And another opportunity here for Graber with a 2-2 count. Aker sets. Here's a delivery. Inside. Oh. Ooh. I believe that's strike 3, is it? Wow. 2 away. No punch out this time, and Graber beside himself as he heads to the dugout.
That's not a normal strike-looking call that you see out of an umpire.
No.
So I wonder if even he was confused about the count.
So now there's 2 away. And here's a shot into center field. That's going to drop for a hit for Duro, and that'll score another run as it goes all the way back to the wall. Bounces off the wall. And Hunter Duro with a 2-out double. And Dodge City adds their lead here 5-0 here in the second inning. Just the quietness of the strike, I think it stunned everybody. An RBI single there, RBI double for Duro. Scores Griffin Williams easily from second. And a walk and a double for Duro. There's a run scored as well, and that'll bring up Artie Ramirez, the DH, who singled and scored in the first inning. 5-0 Dodge City lead. As Duro switches places with Williams on the bag, and here's a high pop-up. This could end the inning as Fleece underneath it in center field to make the grab, and that'll end the inning. A run for the A's on a hit, no errors. They strand 1 as we've played 2 here. It is Dodge City 5 and the Midwest Moos nothing. This is Dodge City A's baseball.
Dodge City Red Demons has a long tradition. Family Practice Associates has been here for 38 years supporting and treating Red Demon athletes. We're the oldest independent medical practice in Dodge City with Dr. Presley, Dr. Trotter, Joanne Schaefer, ARNP, and Ryan Tyree, PA. We are here for your healthcare needs. We have in-house x-ray and lab. We have in-house counseling. For comprehensive healthcare, think Family Practice Associates of Western Kansas and call 225-1650.
It's a myth those people feeling suicidal don't warn anyone. Most will give clues or even talk about it when asked. If you're worried about someone, talk to them right away. And there's help, like the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-TALK. Warning signs can save a life. Learn about them at mattersks.org. Brought to you by Glenn Curbs Law Firm.
Here into the third inning, it is Dodge City 5 and the Midwest Moos nothing. Third inning for Omar Serrano on the mound. He has 5 strikeouts in 2 innings. He's been pretty dominant on the mound. Justin talked about earlier in the second inning, the bottom of the second, he just had 25 pitches through 2 innings. That's pretty dominant when you have 5 strikeouts and 7 batters faced. It's the 8-9-1 hitters, Luis Villalba, Willie Fleece, and Casey Vogan due up. First pitch into Villalba, strike, count at 0-1.
Serrano continues to work ahead early.
That's big here. 0-1, swing and a miss. Took a little bit off of the fastball, but it was effective enough. Villalba could not time it up, and it's 0-2. So it's Villalba, Fleece, and Vogan for the Midwest Moos here in the third. 0-2 delivery. Just missed. 1-2. Didn't miss my much there. But Serrano will go back to work quickly and gets a strike 3 and his first strikeout looking tonight. And there's 1 away. Willie Fleece, the batter. .200 batting average this year. Doesn't have a home run. He is not driven in a run, just his 12th game he's played. Time called at the plate here. Granted to Fleece. He'll step out and step back in. 1 out here in the top of the third. 5-0 Dodge City lead. 4-run first inning, all with 2 outs. In fact, all 5 of Dodge City's runs have been on a 2-out rally. That pitch misses for a ball. Really one of the first times we've seen Serrano fall behind early in a count. It's a 1-0 pitch. Now he's behind 2-0. Willie Fleece, the center fielder, ahead early here, 2-0. On deck is Casey Vogan, 2-0. Swing and a miss there. Now it's 2-1. Good comeback there by Serrano. And California there, you only have 1 classification, so those playoffs can last a little longer as well. 2-1, showing bunt, putting a nice one down here. Charged by the third baseman. Barehand throw to first. It's wide. And now rounding first and heading to second is going to be Willie Fleece. And he slides in safely. It was a throw by Alberto Levana trying to get it over to first to Doyle Kane. And it's a 1-out error. So first or second base runner of the game for Midwest. And back to the top of the order with Casey Vogan. And the speed of Fleece was rushed that throw by Luvano. And Fleece leads off from first. Ground ball. This is back up the middle, and this is a single. Rounding third is Fleece. He will throw it. They'll throw his home, and it is high, and then that allows Vogan to head to second, and it's an RBI single. Fleece puts Midwest on the board here on their first hit in the top of the third. It's now 5-1. So Vogan stretches the single there, advances second on the throw in. That was high. So the error comes around to score. And now Midwest with a little bit of confidence. His second trip seeing Omar Serrano. Davis struck out his first time up on 3 pitches. 1-on-1 out for the Moos here in the top of the third. They're on the board down 4 runs. Swing and a miss. One tailing out of the zone. Count it 0-1. That's a good pitch there by Serrano to come back after giving up the error and the error and then giving up the single back up the middle. Serrano looks at the runner at second, brings home the 0-1, in for a strike. Another fastball there, 0-2 to Zach Davis, the right fielder. 1-on-1 out, 1 in for the Midwest Moos here in the third. It's 5-1 Dodge City. Here at Cavalier Field, beautiful Sunday afternoon, evening here for baseball here in late July. Temperatures in the 70s. Here's a ground ball. This will advance the runner to third. Charged nicely by Harper and over to first for out number 2. Logan will advance to third. 6-3 retirement of Zach Davis for out number 2. And that'll bring up Jason Drollinger, the DH. He reached base on a drop third strike his first time up. Pitch, a swing and a miss. Count of 0-1. So Drollinger falls behind early here. Top of the third, 5-1 Dodge City leads. They have 5 runs on 4 hits, have committed an error. That pitch high and away, 1-1. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors for Midwest. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Nice pitch in for a strike, 1-2. Like a little change up there.
Might have been.
Man, it dropped at the last second there. 1-2 pitch for Drollinger. Here's the windup. Swing and a miss. 2 strikeouts in the inning. That is 7 in 3 innings for Omar Serrano. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, 1 left for the Midwest Moos. 2.5 innings complete. It's Dodge City 5 and Midwest 1 here on AM 1030 and 107.1 FM KBUF.
Kelly Hendricks DDS is like the utility player of dentistry. They can do it all from cleanings, root canals, fillings, preventative care to orthodontics, comprehensive family dentistry from infants to adults. Located at 100 Ross Boulevard, Building 2, Suite C, Dodge City. They're open 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Thursday. Make an appointment today by calling 225-6555. Serving the Dodge City community for over 30 years. Kelly Hendricks DDS. Wear a smile. You can see a mile.
Wearing the right work boot can make all the difference in your day. And at Long's, they've assembled the best selection of brands, styles, and sizes in this area. Choose from Ariat, Red Wing, Justin, Tony Lama, Twisted X, Wolverine, Dan Post, and Laredo. All discount priced every day. They've got the style that is suited best for the job you do. Plus the largest selection of ladies, steel, and safety toe boots in this area. So come in the Long's and see why they've been selling the best brands in Southwest Kansas for over 50 years. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 8:30, Saturday 9 to 6, and Sunday 1 till 6.
Bottom of the third inning, it's 5-1 Dodge City. They will have the 5, 6, 7 hitters do up. Doyle Kane, Cano Lasso, and Alberto Lovano all reached base in that first inning. Kane and Lasso scored. And so we're about ready here for this bottom of the third as pitcher Charles Aker continues his warm-up tosses. This is his final one. Nice breeze blowing in from the east. You can tell the little bit of humidity, but it's not terrible. It's nice, beautiful day for baseball here. Kane had that 2-run triple in the first inning and then scored on a wild pitch. As Aker sets and brings home the pitch for a strike to begin the bottom of the third inning. To Doyle Kane. Oh, 1 pitch is fouled off first base side. Count it 1-2, and Kane put that pitch on the 0-1 count or the ball in a great spot on the opposite side and into right field there, and the ball went up against the fence and got into the corner there, and that allowed 2 runs to score. 0-2, and that one is a wild one. Kane will take it as it went to the turf, 1-2. Charles Aker only gave up 1 run coming in to this game in 40 innings pitched. Gave up 4 runs in the first and 1 in the second. And here's the opposite field, but hit quite a ways, but foul. Kane still with a 1-2 count here to lead off this 3rd inning. Olaso stands on deck. Here's another 1-2 to Kane, and got him looking there, strike 3. 3rd strikeout looking for Dodge City, the 4th of the game for Aker. There's 1 away.
Next up, the catcher, number 30,
Kana Olaso steps in on a 3-2 count. Tired one over the scoreboard his first time up. Pitch is missing high and away for a ball, 1-0. 3rd game between these 2 teams this year, and Dodge City's had their way in the first 2. Recently, last Monday night in Wichita, at Wichita South High, that pitch misses 2-0. That was a 24-5 7-inning affair. So far, this one's much closer at 5-1 here in the 3rd. I believe if my memory serves me right, it was about a 21-1 game before the 2nd run of the game. Here's a fly ball into center field, and just over the glove of Fleece. And rounding first is also he's going for 3. Oh, he's going to hold up at second base about a third of the way down. He did show his wheels, though, as he rounded the bag to second.
He was sure trying to stretch that one for a triple.
Yeah, that was probably a wise move to put the brakes on there at second as that ball came in pretty quickly. But Olaso with a home run and a double in this game, and he's at second with 1 out.
Next up, number 23, Albert Milano.
So Albert, oh, go ahead.
The A's took the first game against the Moos on July the 15th, 12-0.
Okay, thank you. That was nearly 2 weeks ago. Alberto Lovano walked and was stranded at second his first time up, and blocked by the catcher Villalba, 1-0. So that's the 5th hit of the game for the A's. They have 4 runs on 5 hits. And make that 5 runs, on 5 hits. Pitch is low and in. Also getting off of the bag there a little bit there as the catcher got out of his stance and raised in a little bit in front of the plate to make sure Lasso got back. Little catcher mind games there, 2-0. I got to have a little fun, right? 2-0, that pitch is missing, 3-0. Three-0 count for Alberto Luvano, the third baseman. He walked his first time up. He's ahead in the count, 3-0 here. And will walk on 4 pitches for his second straight at bat, or plate appearance. Time is called as Coach James Luchin will walk out of the dugout and talk to his infield. So 2 on and 1 out here. Nobody warming up yet for the Midwest Moos.
And there's the Jeopardy music.
Yes. You got 30 seconds. Good luck.
Is that your final answer?
Yes. All right, the meeting breaks up. It was a quick one. Umpire didn't have to go break it up. 2 on, 1 out here in this bottom of the third inning for the A's. They lead it here 5-1. Aaron Harper steps in, struck out to end the first inning. has an opportunity to drive in a run and add to this Dodge City lead here in the last of the third. Working from the stretch is Aker. Looks over at the runner at second. Pitch is delivered in for a strike. Count at 0-1. It's an 0-1 count here for the shortstop, Aaron Harper. McConnell also at second with the one-out double. Luvano walked on 4 pitches. Here's a grounder fielded by the third baseman. He'll go to second to 1. Over to first. Double play. 5-4-3 double play will end the third inning. First time that the A's have not scored in an inning. So we head to the fourth. It's 5-1 for Dodge City. This is Dodge City A's baseball.
At South Central Kansas Bone and Joint Center, we feel your pain, and then we fix it. Heel pain is extremely common. Dr. Scott Gordon, podiatrist, specializes in the resolution of heel pain, diabetic foot and wound conditions, corrective foot and ankle surgery, and successful alternative treatments for most lower extremity pain. South Central Kansas Bone and Joint Center, Pratt, Dodge City, and Liberal.
Sneezing, coughing, runny nose, and fever have you feeling down? Find the relief you need at the time that fits your schedule at Express Wellness Urgent Care in Dodge City. Now from any device, your healthcare visit is just a click away with Express Wellness Urgent Care's online check-in. Visit expresswellnessurgentcare.com and choose a time that works for you. Open 7 days a week with extended hours. Express Wellness Urgent Care is here to serve you on Wide Oak Boulevard in Dodge City.
Fourth inning, Dodge City with the 5-1 lead. The Midwest Moos will bring up the heart of the order. Scott Seeker to lead things off, followed by Xavier Nelson and Sam Smith. Each of those were 0 for 1 in their first at bat, facing Omar Serrano. 7 strikeouts to be through the first 3 innings. Has given up a run on a hit. Just 2 or 3 base runners for the Midwest Moos through 3 innings. And the first baseman Seeker standing toward the on-deck circle getting ready is Serrano, with another or final warm-up toss.
You can definitely tell that the Moos play on a natural surface.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just ball bounces differently. Scott Seeker, the batter, struck out his first time up. He ended the first inning there with a strikeout. So here we go in the top of the fourth inning. Serrano's first pitch of the fourth inning, lefty outside, ball 1. Serrano got Seeker on 4 pitches to end the first inning. It was his 4th strikeout of that inning, and here's a fly ball lift the air to right center field. Back goes Williams, and it's off the wall. Rounding first is Seeker on his way to second, and he'll be aboard. Oh, he overslid it, and he's going to be tagged out. Oh, my. He had the leadoff double, and he might be a little shaken up there. And he's holding his left shoulder, looks like. When he slid in, he overslid second. And looking back, makes you wonder if he was injured there because he did not make an attempt to try to get back to the bag. I don't know if his shoulder connected with the bag. But he is in a lot of pain with his left shoulder. So it was a double, and then it goes 9-6, I believe that was, on the out. This Coach Tony Gonzalez is going to bring an ice bag. First, you hope Seeker's okay. It's the second hit of the game for the Moos. Still attending to him near second base there. Seekers now went and sat down. Well, this is going to be a little while. We'll go ahead and take a quick timeout here in the top of the fourth. This is A's baseball.
Hey, Demon fans. Hey, Conquistador fans. It's game time. I Don't Care Family Restaurant and Sports Bar wants you to fuel up before the big game. Stop in before the game for tasty hamburgers, sandwiches, tacos, and more. Plus the coldest beer in town. Then when the game's over, stop back in for the late night menu, including calf fries, wings, nachos, pretzels, and more. Plus Friday and Saturday nights, it's free pool and darts, 10 p.m. to midnight. Dodge City sports fans, they've got you covered at I Don't Care Family Restaurant and Sports Bar, 1510 West Spruce, Dodge City.
A BioGuard pool is clearly the work of experts. You can be an expert with a good system that delivers clarity, convenience, and confidence. All of BioGuard's comprehensive pool care system put the pleasure back in your pool with premium products that cover everything from sanitizers and shocks to algicides and balancers. Simple to follow and easy to maintain. That's what makes a BioGuard system. Visit Austin Pool in Dodge City or Garden City to learn about the right system for your pool and become the clear expert in your neighborhood. Your health means everything. And every minute matters when an emergency puts your health at risk. That's why it's essential to get the care you need as soon as possible. The emergency department at Western Plains Medical Complex is ready, providing you quality care with the peace of mind of a certified chest pain center. Don't make your health wait. Get to the hospital. Western Plains Medical Complex. Learn more at westernplainsmc.com.
Back here at Cavalier Field is Scott Seeker still sitting down near the second base bag. And Justin, that just looked like they said up here, dislocated shoulder.
That would be my guess. I mean, as he was sliding, it looked like he made contact with the bag. I couldn't tell for sure. We definitely know that he overslid it. He didn't move.
No.
Made absolutely no move at all, tried to get back to the bag. So, you know, we hope the best for that young man, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate. Seeker had a really nice hit there. He went for two there. He was in easily for the double, and they overslide, and that's where, when he slid into second, head first there, that's where he got injured there. He's still sitting on the turf there here at Cavalier Field. And now that, as of course he'll be replaced here, we'll see who they replace him with here. But first they have to get him back up there. But they have ice on that. And so just a lengthy situation here in the top of the fourth inning. One out, bases empty, 5-1 Dodge City lead. So you have that, and then you have the conversation there with the starting pitcher and the starting catcher for Dodge City and a couple of the Midwest Moos players. One's getting ready to bat. One's on deck. They're just talking there at home plate. As Seeker taking his time there, I think kind of collect himself a little bit. That's a dislocated separated shoulder. That's a painful injury. Meantime, Coach James Luchin is getting his lineup, or allowing the home umpire some information on who will replace him. A's will be back home Tuesday night, 7 o'clock here against the Kansas Cannons. And then it's off to the tournament Thursday. That's at Goddard, if I'm not mistaken.
The Midwest Regional is going to be played at Hobart Detter, actually, in Hutchinson.
Oh, Hutchinson, okay. I don't know why I was thinking the conference, at Hutchinson.
The Summer Ball Showdown will be played in Goddard at the new Genesis complex.
Okay, thank you. I knew I got those two mixed up there, but so yeah. Thank you. So they'll have the replacement. It will be Peyton Colliher. It will replace Scott Seeker. They have yet to get him up there. We'll take another break here. We're on the top of the fourth. One out, base is empty. It's 5-1 Dodge City. This is Hayes Baseball.
Dodge City Red Demons has a long tradition. Family Practice Associates has been here for 38 years supporting and treating Red Demon athletes. We're the oldest independent medical practice in Dodge City with Dr. Presley, Dr. Trotter, Joanne Schaefer, ARNP, and Ryan Tyree, PA. We are here for your healthcare needs. We have in-house x-ray and lab. We have in-house counseling. For comprehensive healthcare, think Family Practice Associates of Western Kansas and call 225-1650.
It's a myth those people feeling suicidal don't warn anyone. Most will give clues or even talk about it when asked. If you're worried about someone, talk to them right away. And there's help, like the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-TALK. Warning signs can save a life. Learn about them at mattersks.org. Brought to you by Glenn Curbs Law Firm.
Back here at Cavalier Field is now up. Standing is Scott Seeker as he holds his left shoulder, slowly walking toward the Midwest Moos dugout. Dislocated his shoulder, we presume, there as he was sliding through second base, and he was tagged out as he overslid the bag. So we'll be back to action momentarily. Peyton Collar will be the first baseman that'll replace him. And the home plate umpire will allow Omar Serrano some warm-up tosses. That was a lengthy break there, and so it was good to allow Serrano to get some warm-up pitches after he cooled down. So after a brief delay there, about 6 or 7 minutes, we should be back to action here. That'll bring up Xavier Nelson, the shortstop. He was 0 for 1, or he is 0 for 1, excuse me. He grounded out to the second baseman to lead off the second inning. And there's one out, base is empty here, the top of the fourth.
I think there was some confusion as to whether Seeker had been officially called out.
Okay. That makes sense. 5-1 A's lead. That was the second hit of the game for Seeker, or for Midwest, first hit for Seeker. And that one inside, ball one just missed for Xavier Nelson. So base is empty now, one out here in the top of the fourth. It is a 4-run A's lead. Dodge City did not score in the third inning. That was the first time they did not score in an inning. Fastball hits the outside corner, called strike, 1-1 for Xavier Nelson, the shortstop. He's also served as a pitcher this year, and looks like a bunch of them have been a pitcher at time this year. Count now 2-1's the pitch, misses away. 2-1 to the shortstop, Xavier Nelson, here in the top of the fourth. Pitch on the way. Nice, soft speed in for a called strike, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes for the shortstop, Xavier Nelson, righty-righty matchup. Looking for strikeout number 8 is Serrano, and that's the chopper. Fielded by the shortstop, Harper. Oh, it took a bad hop at the end, and there's going to be another runner aboard for the Moos here in the fourth inning. That one looked like a routine play for Aaron Harper. It just took a bad bounce at the end. That going to be ruled a hit or error?
That's an error.
Okay, they call it an error on the shortstop. So 2 errors in the game for the A's. It just took a bad bounce there at the end. So now runner at first with 1 out. And a pitch into Sam Smith for a strike. He flew out to right field his first time up in the second inning. 1 on 1 out here in the top of the fourth. The A's with the 4-run lead here at 5-1. They have 2 errors. Pitch misses low, ball 1-1 to Sam Smith. Gotta like this. He wears number 4. He plays position 4 to Smith. Throw back to first. Nelson safe. Moos were in Liberal last night. Lost that game 10-0. Dodge snapped a losing streak last night of 2 in a row. That pitch in for a strike. Sam Smith. That one dropped in there last second. Count at 1-2 for Smith. Serrano sets and throws home the 1-2. Popped up, first base side. Is it going to stay in? It will not be caught, as it was a tough play there for Doyle Kane. He was running out of real estate. It just nicked the fence there in foul territory. Just a tough play there, but a good effort by Kane, and it still remain 1-2. That, and you don't want to go too hard into that and risk an injury with your hand reached out like that with the glove. Smith still alive at 1-2. Runner at first with 1 out here in the Moos 4th inning. And another 1-2 ground ball. This will be fielded, backhanded, 2-1. Over to first, not in time. It gets away. And staying at first, as that was backed up by the catcher, is going to be Smith. So they do get the force out. 6-4 of out number 2 on the fielder's choice. And Smith is safe at first. So David Garduno due up, struck out to end the 2nd inning for the Midwest Moos. Runner at first is Sam Smith as he takes the lead. Short, speedy second baseman is Smith. Has a decent lead. Serrano, as the runner goes, this one's fouled back. And Garduno counting down the count 0-1. So Smith took off on the pitch on the hit and run, but Serrano got Garduno to foul that one back.
And there go the kids.
Boy, that was a stampede of them. There's quite a few of them running for that. It made things shake a little bit up here. That's good to see. 0-1 count here for Garduno, and now throw to second, and it's on target, and they get him. Nice throw by Olaso, who's continued to have an excellent night here at the ballpark. Guns down Sam Smith, 2-4 to end the 4th inning, and Garduno will be due up in the 5th inning to lead things off. We have played 3.5. It is Dodge City 5 and Midwest Moos 1.
Kelly Hendricks DDS is like the utility player of dentistry. They can do it all from cleanings, root canals, fillings, preventative care to orthodontics, comprehensive family dentistry from infants to adults. Located at 100 Ross Boulevard, Building 2, Suite C, Dodge City. They're open 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Thursday. Make an appointment today by calling 225-6555. Serving the Dodge City community for over 30 years. Kelly Hendricks DDS. Wear a smile. You can see a mile.
Wearing the right work boots can make all the difference in your day. And at Long's, they've assembled the best selection of brands, styles, and sizes in this area. Choose from Ariat, Red Wing, Justin, Tony Lama, Twisted X, Wolverine, Dan Post, and Laredo. All discount priced every day. They've got the style that is suited best for the job you do. Plus the largest selection of ladies, steel, and safety toe boots in this area. So come into Long's and see why they've been selling the best brands in Southwest Kansas for over 50 years. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 8:30, Saturday 9 to 6, and Sunday 1 till 6.
Dodge City will have the 9-1-2 hitters up in this 4th inning as they have a 4-run lead here at 5-1. As we see the 4th inning for Charles Aker up on the mound.
That is not Collar that is at first base.
Okay. That's interesting. That's Vogan. So Vogan is at first. We may have changes all around the board here. And Villalba is still behind the plate. We'll try to get all these here as we move along. Third baseman is still Gardano. Then you have Nelson at short still and Sam Smith at second. Well, Fleece is still in center field, and then you still have, I believe that's David still in right. So maybe that's a left fielder. But nonetheless, we'll get to that here. Griffin Williams walked and scored in the second inning. It was a leadoff walk for him. Here in the bottom of the fourth inning. First pitch in there comes around and sneaks in there for a called strike at 0-1. Williams batting in the 9 hole, the right fielder, position 9, batting 9. Here's the 0-1, fouled back toward the first base side and out of play, count at 0-2. So we're here in the bottom of the fourth, Dodge City 5, Midwest 1. 0-2 count here for Griffin Williams. Here's the pitch. Catcher tried to frame that, but it missed 1-2. Umpire did not buy the sale attempt. Charles Aker, here's another 1-2, up high 2-2. So good job by Griffin Williams starting down the count 0-2. Now it's evened up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here in the bottom of the fourth, 5 runs, 5 hits, 2 errors for the A's, 1 run, 2 hits, no errors for the Moos. Line drive fouled, third base side, and we're still at 1 ball, 2 strikes. So the right-handed batter against a left-handed pitcher here. Williams sees another 2-2. That one misses low and away, just missed, full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. With Carlos Ariano, Brett Graber also due up. And now we see a couple of Midwest moves heading toward the bullpen. Payoff pitch, fouled back. So Williams with a second foul off here. This will be the 8th pitch of this at bat here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Another 3-2 offering. That one fouled back, out of play. 3 foul balls here in this at bat for Griffin Williams after a 2-strike count. Host family appreciation night here. Recognized him before the game. Another 3-2. That one misses wide. Ball 4 in the leadoff walk for a second time here for Griffin Williams. And now that'll bring up Carlos Ariano back to the top of the order. He's only seen 3 pitches in the game from Charles Aker. He flew out to right field on an 0-1 count. And the first pitch he saw from Aker in the second inning lined right to the third baseman, who played it perfectly. Williams leads off from first. That pitch is taken, up high for a ball. 1-0 the count here. As Aker works from the stretch, runner goes. That pitch high. They'll throw down to second. They have a chance to get him, and they do. Caught stealing is Griffin Williams. There's now 1 out. Bases empty. 2-4 on the pickoff or caught stealing, is Griffin Williams, and it's a 2-0 count here for Carlos Ariano, and a nice throw by the catcher, Luis Villalba, to Sam Smith. Base is empty, 1 out. Ariano with a 2-0 count, now 3-0 count. Four walks in the game for Dodge City today. 3-0 count here for Ariano. He can take the next two if he desires to, and he takes up and in. It's a 4-pitch walk, so he'll reach base for the first time today. 1-out walk for Ariano. That'll bring up Rhett Graber, who has been a strikeout victim twice, caught looking both times.
And the last one with very awkward silence.
Yes. It wasn't your umpire ring up strike 3. It was just a regular call strike, and yeah, that was very awkward. So 1 on, 1 out. The pitch misses wide for Graber. That's 5 in a row make that 6 in a row out of the zone. Thrown by Charles Aker. Five walks in the game for Dodge City. And here's a soft liner fielded by the second baseman. 2-1 over to first. Double play. So the Midwest Moos using defense, caught stealing, and then a 4-6-3 double play to end the 4th inning. As we head to the 5th, it is Dodge City 5 and the Midwest Moos 1. We'll keep it right here momentarily here. As once again, remind you, of course, Tuesday is final game of the season, regular season, for the Dodge City A's as they will host the Kansas Cannons, 7 o'clock. First pitch here at Cavalier Field. We'll take this quick timeout. This is Dodge City A's baseball.
At South Central Kansas Bone and Joint Center, we feel your pain, and then we fix it. Heel pain is extremely common. Dr. Scott Gordon, podiatrist, specializes in the resolution of heel pain, diabetic foot and wound conditions, corrective foot and ankle surgery, and successful alternative treatments for most lower extremity pain. South Central Kansas Bone and Joint Center, Pratt, Dodge City, and Liberal.
Sneezing, coughing, runny nose, and fever have you feeling down? Find the relief you need at the time that fits your schedule at Express Wellness Urgent Care in Dodge City. Now from any device, your healthcare visit is just a click away with Express Wellness Urgent Care's online check-in. Visit expresswellnessurgentcare.com and choose a time that works for you. Open 7 days a week with extended hours. Express Wellness Urgent Care is here to serve you on White Oak Boulevard in Dodge City.
To the 5th inning here, where Dodge City has the 4-run lead at 5-1. Let's see here. It'll be the 3-4, or correction, how about, let's do the 7, 8, 9 hitters for the Midwest Moos. David Garduno back up to the plate. He saw Sam Smith caught stealing to end the top of the 4th for Midwest. Garduno, Luis Villalba, and Willie Fleece due up. First pitch of the 5th is a strike. Garduno, a strikeout victim his first time up. 0 for 1. Here's a soft liner of fair territory right to the first baseman. He'll step forward and step on the bag, and a good play by Doyle Kane, and just like that, 1 out here in the 5th inning. For Luis Villalba. 0 for 1, struck out looking to lead off the 3rd inning. Seven strikeouts for Omar Serrano in 4 1/3 innings. Pitch misses away, ball 1. Just missed the outside part. We're here in the top of the 5th, 1 out, bases empty. For Midwest, Dodge City with a 4-run lead. Misses outside on the throw or pitch. 2-0 to Villalba. Willie Fleece on deck. He scored the lone run of the game for Midwest. 2-0. Fly ball, but fouled and out of play. It's 2-1. That Fleece reached on an error in the third inning. That was the second base runner. And then the first hit right after that on the very next pitch by Casey Vogan was an RBI single. He ended up at third base in that inning. Here's a swing and a miss, and now 2-2 for Villalba, the catcher for Midwest. Nice late July evening here at the park. And a foul tip catch. Swing and a miss. Second strikeout of Villalba. 8th of the game for Omar Serrano. There's 2 outs. Base is empty for Willie Fleece, who reached down there and scored in the third inning. He bunted his way on, and it was a tough play there by Luvano there. Had to throw just a little bit wide. Fastball just misses for a ball, 1-0. Starting to see pitcher warm up for the A's in their bullpen. 1-0 misses high, 2-0. Omar Serrano, though, has had a pretty good outing here. And lengthiest outing of the year.
That's Ranford down there warming up for the A's.
Left-handed thrower. We also have one warming up for Midwest. Pitches in for a strike to Fleece, count at 2-1. 2 outs, bases empty, top of the 5th. It's a 4-run lead here for the A's, 5-1. They scored 4 in the first, 2 in the second. Here's a high pop-up, towering shot. This is into left field. Underneath it is going to be Hunter Duro, and he'll make the grab, and it's a 1-2-3, 5th inning for the Midwest Moos. Halfway through the game here at Cavalier Field, it is Dodge City 5 and Midwest Moos 1. This is A's baseball.
A BioGuard pool is clearly the work of experts. You can be an expert with a good system that delivers clarity, convenience, and confidence. All of BioGuard's comprehensive pool care systems put the pleasure back in your pool with premium products that cover everything from sanitizers and shocks to algicides and balancers. Simple to follow and easy to maintain. That's what makes a BioGuard system. Visit Austin Pool in Dodge City or Garden City to learn about the right system for your pool and become the clear expert in your neighborhood.
Hey Demon fans, hey Conquistador fans, it's game time. I Don't Care Family Restaurant and Sports Bar wants you to fuel up before the big game. Stop in before the game for tasty hamburgers, sandwiches, tacos, and more, plus the coldest beer in town. Then when the game's over, stop back in for the late night menu, including calf fries, wings, nachos, pretzels, and more. Plus Friday and Saturday nights, it's free pool and darts, 10 p.m. to midnight. Dodge City sports fans have got you covered at I Don't Care Family Restaurant and Sports Bar, 1510 West Spruce, Dodge City.
Lyra.
Dodge City Red Demons has a long tradition. Family Practice Associates has been here for 38 years supporting and treating Red Demon athletes. We're the oldest independent medical practice in Dodge City with Dr. Presley, Dr. Trotter, Joanne Schaefer, ARNP, and Ryan Tyree, PA. We are here for your health care needs. We have in-house x-ray and lab. We have in-house counseling. For comprehensive health care, think Family Practice Associates of Western Kansas and call 225-1650.
Here for the bottom of the 5th, Dodge City with a 4-run lead at 5-1. I believe these are the changes as well for the last inning for the Midwest Moos. They brought in Townsend Kurth. He'll play in left field. And then they moved.
Logan came into first.
Okay, yep, that's right.
And now Lyra is in center. He played left last half inning.
Okay, there we go. That's where we're at here. So that means Collar is out, I believe.
I believe so. My guess is they were putting Collar in as a runner, thinking that Seeker had not been called out.
Okay, there we go. That makes sense. So Collar was really never a part of the picture. But here we go. It's going to be the 2-3-4 hitters, Hunter Duro, Artie Ramirez, and Doyle Kane here in this 5th inning for the Dodge City A's, looking to add their 4-run lead. We owe you a station ID. Pitch misses outside for a ball to Duro. He has a walk and a double. He had an RBI double in the second inning. One-0, shot right back up the middle for a leadoff single. And Dodge City's first hit since the third inning. And their first single since the first inning. Artie Ramirez with a single and a flyout and a run scored. He checks in. That's the sixth hit of the game for the A's. So Omar Serrano with his 5 innings in line for the decision. Do have a pitcher warming up in the Midwest bullpen, right-handed thrower. We'll see how long Akers allowed to stay in the game. Dro leads off from first. Pitch is low and gets away from the catcher as it rolls toward the first or down the first base line and in safely, easily, with no throw attempt as Dro with the stolen base. At second, it's a 1-0 count for Artie Ramirez. One 0 count for Ramirez. Has an opportunity for an RBI here in this fifth inning. A's have not scored since the second. That sharply hit ground ball. Nice backhand play by Giordano. The throw to first in time. Runner does not advance, and there's one away. Doyle Kane, the batter. We have not seen a lot of offensive firepower from Midwest, but they've made up for it with defense here tonight.
Yeah, they've indeed, and they've already turned 2 double plays in this game, something that the A's haven't done for a while.
Doyle Kane, 2-run triple as that ball is blocked by the catcher in the wild pitch, and into third is Duro. So runner at third with 1 out and a 1-0 count here for Doyle Kane.
You know, you think back to the last an inning ago where Seeker, he hit that double and was into second base standing up, or was sliding into second base and got injured. And it makes you think we were actually playing a game in Hayesville a couple of years ago, and our catcher was set up at home plate to receive the throw in, and the runner came in sliding feet first, and so our catcher took cleats to the face and actually cut him on the cheek line, and we didn't know it immediately until someone saw the blood. So, injuries in baseball are something that happens.
Absolutely. It's part of the game. Last 2 pitches for Doyle Kane missed. So he's well ahead in the count, 3-0 with the runner at third and 1 out here in the last of the fifth. Dodge City looking for their first run since the second inning. They lead at 5-1. But they got off to a hot start with a 4-run first inning. And Aker limited on pitches. That's a 4-pitch walk. And now there's runners on the corners with 1 out. And I think this is going to be it for Charles Aker. As Coach James Luchin walks out, takes his time, and here's our pitching change. We'll tell you who the new pitcher is when we come back. 5-1 lead here for the Dodge City A's. Well, I should not probably get the cart in front of the horse here, but all signs indicate that we will have a pitching change pretty quickly here. Well, I'm wrong.
You sure would have thought the way, there's a pitcher warming up, and you would have thought that a pitching change was coming, but evidently Luchin's got some confidence in his pitcher, and they're going to keep going.
Point for Luchin there on the chess match.
So, it's Jackson Tracy that's down there in the bullpen, and we'll see. You got to think that Aker is limited.
Makano Lasso steps in. He has a home run and a double. He tried for that triple in the third inning, but just ran out of steam there rounding second. And he fouls that one straight back and gets a couple points for hitting one of the poles there holding up the netting.
So is that ding round one?
Yeah. He's down 0-1, so he can come back in this one. Yeah. There you go. Runners on the corners for the A's with one out here in the last of the fifth, up 5-1. And he takes that pitch low, 1-1, blocked nicely by the catcher, Villalba.
Now, Villalba's getting his work in as well behind the plate.
He is. 1-0 or 1-1. That one just got a piece of it. Did Alasso count at 1-2? He's had some pretty quality at bats here tonight. This is his third one. He's 2 for 2. In fact, he's made it safely in his last 3 at bats, going back to last night. He had that timely 2-run double when Dodge City had the bases loaded with 1 out and a 1-run lead. And he got tied up there in a swing and a miss for out number 2. Let's pause for station identification.
We are powered by Quality Structures Incorporated, your post-frame headquarters in Scott City, Kansas. And we are KBUF, Holcomb Garden City, Kansas.
Back here. So 2 on, 2 out here for Alberto Lovano. 2 walks for him in the game. He was part of a 5-4-3 double play in the third inning and pitch in there for a ball, 1-0. So he's walked twice. Hunter Duro led off the inning with a single, took second and then advanced to third. Doyle Kane walked. He's at first and he takes off for first, and that gets away from the catcher. Lovano is signaling to Duro to come home, but that probably wasn't the best move, and good job by Duro. I should say it was a good move by Duro to not go home. He didn't really.
Vieba was on it quick enough.
Yeah.
It didn't go far enough to really allow advancing to score the runner.
So on the pass ball there, Kane into second. 2-0 count here for Lovano. Grounds this one foul and almost, or letting go by him as Bollinger. He wanted to bare hand that one, but that was too well hit sharply. 2-1 the count. Five runs, 6 hits for the A's. 1 run, 2 hits for the Moos. Dodge City 21-13, Midwest 15-18. Foul ball, and now it's 2-2. First base side now to play. Had a lot of foul balls go out of play here today.
Do you have the other one still? Where's it at?
2-2 count for Alberto Lovano. Anchor working from the stretch, trying to get a second strikeout in as many batters faced. That one jammed him up, Lovano up, but it's fouled. So the count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. Dro at third and Kane at second here. And this last of the fifth. Pitch into the dirt block there, in the turf, I should say. Blocked by Villalba, and it's now full count at 3-2. But the runners at second and third here were 2 outs. Duro at third, Kane at second. Do not need to advance on the pitch.
Just think, Adam, normally we would just be starting this game.
That's true. Nice to be about almost 5 complete innings in. Here's a ground ball fielded, misplayed. That's going to be an error, and that'll score a run. And that almost not picked up again and almost allowed Kane to score. So Duro scores on the air. And it's now 6-1 A's. Is Lovano at first. Reaches for the third time on base. Duro scores, and Doyle Kane advanced to third. He thought about coming home on the misplay by the Moos infield. Inning continues with Aaron Harper, who's 0 for 2. A strikeout and a ground out. Run almost goes from first. Now they throw back to first. And in safely there is Lovano. Count at 1-0 here for Harper. The shortstop. 1 run in for the A's. Their first run since the second inning. Oh, the pitcher for Midwest is no longer warming up. They're back to the dugout. So I think Midwest is just content here. Just finished this inning off. That was a swing and a miss. No throw down to second as it was dropped by Villalba. Count at 1-1. At first, I thought just the sound of it, it almost made contact with the bat, but it must have been just out of the catcher's glove there. So 2 in scoring position again for the A's. Kane at third, Vano at second as the A's tried to tack on a couple more here thanks to an error. And here's a high fly ball lifted into left field, and that ball is gone. Aaron Harper with a 3-run home run. His second round tripper of the year, and it is now a 9-1 game. And now that is probably going to be it here for Anchor. Those runs, last 4 runs of the game for Dodge City are all unearned runs. And they have an 8-run lead here in the bottom of the 5th as it's, I believe, bullpen call time. Has to be.
Yeah, they're calling this time.
Yeah, he grabbed for the ball. We'll tell you who the new pitcher is when we come back. The A's, the 9-1 lead here in the last of the 5th. This is A's baseball.
Kelly Hendricks DDS is like the utility player of dentistry. They can do it all from cleanings, root canals, fillings, preventative care to orthodontics, comprehensive family dentistry from infants to adults. Located at 100 Ross Boulevard, Building 2, Suite C, Dodge City. They're open 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Thursday. Make an appointment today by calling 225-6555. Serving the Dodge City community for over 30 years. Kelly Hendricks DDS. Wear a smile, you can see a mile.
Your health means everything. And every minute matters when an emergency puts your health at risk. That's why it's essential to get the care you need as soon as possible. The emergency department at Western Plains Medical Complex is ready, providing you quality care with the peace of mind of a certified chest pain center. Don't make your health wait. Get to the hospital. Western Plains Medical Complex. Learn more at westernplainsmc.com.
Here in the bottom of the 5th inning, new pitcher in is going to be Jackson Tracy for the Midwest Moos. This will be his 15th appearance of the year. He has had the most games played by any pitcher by quite a ways. He has thrown 36 1/3 innings this year. He has an earned run average of 8.17, 40 runs, 33 allowed, 43 hits, 21 strikeouts, but 33 walks. They tried to keep the Midwest Moos Acre in there as long as they could. He went 4 2/3, but that 3-run home run over the left field fence. All the last 4 runs for the A's are all unearned runs, thanks to a 2-out error. And it's a 9-1 Dodge City lead here in the 5th. So now batting will be Griffin Williams. Tracy's a right-handed pitcher. High walks, 33 walks coming in, 21 strikeouts in 36 1/3 innings.
And if I'm remembering right, Tracy is a pitcher that we saw last Monday.
And he almost hit Williams, who has walked twice. That one inside, ball 1. 1-0 count here for the right fielder, Griffin Williams. Inning started leadoff single for Hunter Durow, and then a ground out by Ramirez, a walk for Kane, and a strikeout for Olaso, and this is popped up. This will go into foul territory, but it is playable by the first baseman, and the catch is made by Casey Vogan for the third out of the inning. Dodge City has 4 runs in the inning, including that 3-run home run by Aaron Harper on 2 hits, 1 error, nobody left. We head to inning number 6. It is Dodge City with an 8-run lead at 9-1. This is A's Baseball.
It's a myth those people feeling suicidal don't warn anyone. Most will give clues or even talk about it when asked. If you're worried about someone, talk to them right away. And there's help, like the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-TALK. Warning signs can save a life. Learn about them at mattersks.org. Brought to you by Glenn Curbs Law Firm.
And 6 outs.
Sneezing, coughing, runny nose, and fever have you feeling down? Find the relief you need at the time that fits your schedule at Express Wellness Urgent Care in Dodge City. Now from any device, your healthcare visit is just a click away with Express Wellness Urgent Care's online check-in. Visit expresswellnessurgentcare.com and choose a time that works for you. Open 7 days a week with extended hours. Express Wellness Urgent Care is here to serve you on White Oak Boulevard in Dodge City.
Wearing the right work boot can make all the difference in your day. And at Long's, they've assembled the best selection of brands, styles, and sizes in this area. Choose from Ariat, Red Wing, Justin, Tony Lama, Twisted X, Wolverine, Dan Post, and Laredo. All discount priced every day. They've got the style that is suited best for the job you do. Plus the largest selection of ladies' steel and safety toe boots in this area. So come into Long's and see why they've been selling the best brands in Southwest Kansas for over 50 years. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 8:30, Saturday 9 to 6, and Sunday 1 till 6.
Jackson Ranford is now Joseph Ranford, is the new pitcher for the Dodge City A's here. Ranford, 6'5", 215-pound left-handed pitcher. Three Rivers Community College. He's from the land down under, Perth, Australia.
That is correct.
So it's the top of the order as well, as Omar Serrano goes 5 innings, and the first pitch is a shot into left field for a base hit for Casey Vogan, who now has a 2-hit game. 2 for 3 in the leadoff spot. That's the third hit for the Midwest Moos. That'll bring up Zach Davis. Final numbers for Omar Serrano, who goes 5 innings, gives up a run, 2 hits. Struck out 4 in that first inning. He ends up with 8 strikeouts on the night. Pitch misses low for Zach Davis for a ball. He is 0 for 2, a strikeout and a ground out. It's not batted since the third inning. Serrano did not allow a walk in the game. That pitch misses 2-0. 1 on, nobody out for the Moos here in the top of the 6th. They have a leadoff runner or batter aboard for the first time since the 4th inning. That was when Scott Seeker hit that leadoff double and then hurt his shoulder as he overslid. Now, wild throw to first. They had a chance to pick off Vogan, and now he's going to be into second. He's going to round the bag, and he's going to be into third on the throwing error. Third error of the game for the A's. And now runner at third with nobody out for Midwest and an 8-run lead for Dodge City. So now the leadoff single is at third after the throwing error, and Davis with a favorable count at 2-0, and now working from the windup will be Ranford. Up high and in, 3-0. He's really struggled on the mound here. First pitch he threw was a single. Now you have a 3-0 count here for Davis and a errant throw to first on a pickoff attempt. Just needs to throw one down the middle here. That one misses. 2 on, nobody out. And that's a walk.
Now we have number 4 coming in, or 24, sorry.
Okay, so he's in for the DH. So that's Peyton Collar in for Jason Drollinger, the DH. So 2 on, nobody out for the Moos here in the top of the 6th. They trail Dodge City 9-1. 185 batting average for Collar this year. This is his 10th game he's been in. He does not have a home run. Has 3 RBI. Righty or left-handed thrower, right-handed batter. Pitch. Man, just missed high, ball 1. 5 in a row out of the zone thrown by Ranford, and he struggled here in his appearance here. His 7th appearance of the year, or 7th game of the year, excuse me. And he gets a strike on a swing and a miss for Collar, 1-1. 2 on, nobody out for the A's here, or for the Moos rather, in the top of the 6th. The Dodge City A's lead it here 9-1. They have out-hit Midwest 7-3, but 3 errors for the A's and 1 big error that turned into 4 runs for Dodge City in that bottom of the 5th. Nice off-speed in for a called strike, and that'll get the confidence up for Ranford. Now the count at 1-2. Let's get a big strikeout here to get things going here. From the stretch, pitch up high. Now the count even at 2-2. Ranford not a powerful thrower. Two. That one low and in. Now the count worked from 1-2 to the full count 3-2. Midwest has not seen very many full counts tonight. Actually, that's just the 2nd full count they'll see all night. Runners on the corners and nobody out here. Ranford trying to get the first out of the inning as the runners lead off from the corners. Runner goes from third. Here's a hit and run, and it's going to be a single for a base hit. That'll score 1. And from first to third goes Zach Davis. Vogan scores from third, and it's 9-2, and nobody out here in the top of the 6th. RBI single for Peyton Collar. And Davis from first to third. And still nobody out here for the Moos here in the top of the 6th. Vogan scores that time. And now entering is going to be Evan Lira. 148 batting average, no home run, 1 RBI. So he officially checks in there. In the cleanup spot for Scott Seeker. This is Lira's 12th game of the year, and he's out in center field. Davis at third, Collar at first. Nobody out for the Moos here in the top of the 6th with a run in. It's now 9-2 here. Here's the pitch. Showed bunt, pulled the bat back and takes pitch for ball 1. And now we'll start to see some activity momentarily for the Dodge City A's in their bullpen. Here's the 1-0. Just missed high, 2-0. It's a tough night here so far for Ranford. Coming in relief. 2-0 count for Evan Lira, center fielder. 2-0 pitch popped up. That should be, or no infield fly rule called. But nonetheless, the third baseman, Levano, will make the catch for out number 1. Lira 0 for 1. Runners on the corners, 1 out for Xavier Nelson.
We have a new catcher behind the plate.
Okay, yeah, that was just changed.
19, Clayton Coates.
Clayton Coates from Sacramento State College, Lincoln, California, his hometown. Tony Gonzalez, the new catcher there. Pitch misses here for Xavier Nelson, who's 0 for 2. Reached on an error in the 4th inning, was forced out at second on a fielder's choice. 1-0, he leads in the count here. So Lasso's night looks like it's done. Pitch is fouled off for Nelson, 1-1. Clayton Coates, the 6-foot, 200-pound catcher.
We also have Gabe Ramos now playing first base.
Okay, all these changes here this inning. Ramos in for Doyle Kane. Throw back to first, and they picked him off at first. Nice play that time, and a nice pickoff by Ranford to Ramos. And picked off at first is Peyton Collar for out number 2. So there's a runner at third, 2 out, a 1-1 count here for Xavier Nelson, and that changes the dynamics of this inning around. One count here for Xavier Nelson. Now the A's have an opportunity to limit the damage to just 1 run. The pitch misses low and in, 2-1. 2-1 count here for Xavier Nelson here in the top of the 6th. Midwest with a run in this inning. They have 2 hits. Dodge with the 7-run lead. 2-1, that one misses high off the catcher's glove of Coates, but he retrieves it, and covering was Joseph Ranford, and now it's a 3-1 count. Two singles, a walk in this inning, and an error. 3-1 pitch. Upstairs and ball 4, so now we're back to 2 on and 2 out. Nelson reaches base for a second time, and now we see Sam Smith. He was caught stealing to end the 4th inning. 0 for 2. Pitch takes a pitch low for a ball, 1-0. So Joseph Ranford trying to get out of this inning here, just 1 run given up. 1-0, that one's low, 2-0. Lefty's having a tough time on the mound. He did get a good pickoff at first for that second out. Otherwise, we're seeing bases loaded here and only 1 out. But instead, it's a 2-0 count with runners on the corners and 2 outs. 2-0 pitch. This is popped up in the infield now. Foul territory. Ramos underneath it. He'll make the grab, and that'll end the inning. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error, and 2 left on base for the Moos. 5.5 complete here in Dodge City. It is Dodge City 9 and Midwest 2. This is A's baseball.
A BioGuard pool is clearly the work of experts. You can be an expert with a good system that delivers clarity, convenience, and confidence. All of BioGuard's comprehensive pool care systems put the pleasure back in your pool with premium products that cover everything from sanitizers and shocks to algicides and balancers. Simple to follow and easy to maintain. That's what makes a BioGuard system. Visit Austin Pool in Dodge City or Garden City to learn about the right system for your pool and become the clear expert in your neighborhood.
At South Central Kansas Bone and Joint Center, we feel your pain, and then we fix it. Heel pain is extremely common. Dr. Scott Gordon, podiatrist, specializes in the resolution of heel pain, diabetic foot and wound conditions, corrective foot and ankle surgery, and successful alternative treatments for most lower extremity pain. South Central Kansas Bone and Joint Center, Pratt, Dodge City, and Liberal.
Back here for the bottom of the 6th inning. And it is a 9-2 Dodge City lead. Midwest Moos out on the field there as we're going to see Tracy, the pitcher there, Jackson Tracy, for a 2nd inning. He came in and got 1 out in the 5th inning. Dodge City at home on Tuesday, and then tournament play on Thursday in Hutchinson. It's the top of the order for the A's. Carlos Arellano, Brett Graber, as well as Hunter Duro. Second pitcher for both teams now. Pitch by Arellano, popped up, towered high into foul territory. Catcher trying to get it, and he will overrun it slightly, but make the grab. A nice play there by Villalba for out number 1. 1 pitch and 1 out of the 6th inning. Arellano with a tough night at the plate, 0 for 3.
Next up, the center fielder, number 20, Brett Graber.
Brett Graber steps in, 0 for 3. 2 strikeouts and a ground out. So 0 for 3. Looking forward to seeing a different pitcher out there. That one bounced into the turf there and goes to the backstop, 1-0. Bottom of the 6th, 1 out, bases cleared. That pitch in misses, 2-0. Two-0 count for Brett Graber, the center fielder. Duro on deck. 2-0 pitch is low and away, 3-0. All the warming up for the Dodge City bullpen is now done. May see a new pitcher in the 7th. But a 3-0 count here for Graber. And he fouls that one off on a 3-0 count. Now 3-1. There goes Mikano Lasso, who's done for the night. He's trotting over there to go get that ball in foul territory. Now this pitch is fouled the other side. It's now a full count at 3-2. Jackson Tracy has worked himself back into the count after it was 3-0 to 3-2 here on Graber. Bottom of the 6th. Payoff pitch. That one high and in, ball 4, 1 out walk. 1 out, 1 on for Hunter Duro. RBI double and a single and 2 runs scored as well as a walk for him. His line tonight. 1 on and 1 out here for the A's in the bottom of the 6th. Seven-run lead here for the A's, 9-2. Pitch has popped up and fouled out of play. Count of 0-1. See a little bit of sky here now at the ballpark. Game is a little over 2 hours old. Runner goes and a hit and run executed well into center field. Rounding second and on his way to third is Graber. Gets away from the center fielder, misplayed, and a run will score, and it's 10-2 A's here. So that Graber ends up scoring all the way from first. Hunter Duro executes the hit and run perfectly. That'll be a single and an error, I believe. Nope, just a single. And then
You'd scored a hit double.
he could, yeah, but all right. So it will be ruled a double. I guess you can call it an RBI double. As Graber scored all the way from first. It's a 2 RBI, 3-hit game. 2 doubles and a single for Duro. He is 3 for 3, and he's at second with 1 out. And a pitch in for Artie Ramirez in for a strike. He's 1 for 3 with the runs scored. He singled in the first inning, a fly out in the second, and then a ground out in the 5th inning. And he grounds this one right to the shortstop. Nelson picks it up, flings it over to first for out number 2 to the first baseman, Vogan. 5-3 for out number 2. And the inning continues here as it will be left-handed batter Gabe Ramos, Azusa Pacific University product. Ramos batting here for the first time tonight. A 130 batting average for him. No homers, 3 RBI. 2 outs, runner at second. Here in the bottom of the 6th, Dodge City with a run back. They are up 8 at 10-2. So now pitcher Jackson Tracy has gone a full inning. Pitch, fouled off, third base side, and first strike, counted 0-1. Also have the backup catcher on deck, or the second catcher in tonight, used by the A's, Clayton Coates. For loss of that pitch in for a called strike, count at 0-2 for the left-handed batter. Righty-lefty matchup. Duro at second. Two outs in the inning. Now pitch goes all the way to the backstop. Pass ball there. Now it's 1-2 here for Ramos, and Duro into third base. One-two count for Ramos. Base hit would mean the 11th run of the game here for the A's. Pitch. That's a wild pitch, and that's going to score Duro easily from third. He touches home for the third time tonight. Count even at 2-2 for Ramos, and it's now 11-2 A's here as they pick up 2 more runs here in the 6th inning. 2-2 count with 2 outs for Gabe Ramos. Working. Here's the pitch. Fly ball, lift the air, line drive right field, but playable by the right fielder, Fleece, and that'll end the inning. But the A's add 2 more runs in the inning on 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left. We head to the 7th. Dodge City with a 9-run lead at 11-2. This is A's baseball.
Dodge City Red Demons has a long tradition. Family Practice Associates has been here for 38 years supporting and treating Red Demon athletes. We're the oldest independent medical practice in Dodge City with Dr. Presley, Dr. Trotter, Joanne Schaefer, ARNP, and Ryan Tyree, PA. We are here for your healthcare needs. We have in-house x-ray and lab. We have in-house counseling. For comprehensive healthcare, think Family Practice Associates of Western Kansas and call 225-1650.
Hey Demon fans, hey Conquistador fans, it's game time. I Don't Care Family Restaurant and Sports Bar wants you to fuel up before the big game. Stop in before the game for tasty hamburgers, sandwiches, tacos, and more, plus the coldest beer in town. Then when the game's over, stop back in for the late night menu, including calf fries, wings, nachos, pretzels, and more. Plus Friday and Saturday nights, it's free pool and darts, 10 p.m. to midnight. Dodge City sports fans, they've got you covered at I Don't Care Family Restaurant and Sports Bar, 1510 West Spruce, Dodge City.
On that wild pitch.
From he scored from second.
Third, excuse me.
How did he get to third?
He got to third on a pass ball. And the same at bats there on Ramos. Here, back here at Dodge City, new pitcher in for the A's. It will be Ryan Spear, the 6'3", 220-pound right-handed thrower, Consumnes River College in Jackson, California. Third pitch of the night. He's thrown 25 2/3 innings this year, 1-1 record. He does have 1 save and a 1 save opportunity. This is his 10th appearance. He does have a 9.12 earned run average. 28 runs, 26 of those earned, 37 hits, 15 strikeouts, and 8 walks. He has a 9-run lead behind him at 11-2. Third pitcher used by the A's here tonight. And it will be the bottom third of the order due up for Midwest Moos. David Garduno, Luis Villalba, and Willie Fleece. Oh, crap. So Garduno, the batter. Third baseman, 0 for 2. And check swing just in time on a pitch low, 1-0. Almost got him to pull through that, did Spear. 1-0 count here for David Garduno. Strikeouts and a ground out. That pitch low on fastball, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes here for David Garduno. Another A warming up in the bullpen, 2-0, and here's a ground ball. Nice glove by the third baseman, Lovano. High throw to first, but down on the bag in time is Ramos for out number 1. 1 up, 1 down here in the Moos 7th inning. And we're going to get a new player here checking in. Carlos Ariano pulled out of the game, and a move there for Coach Tony Gonzalez. His 3rd season, I believe it is, with the program, and gives a hat tip to the fans here. Tony Gonzalez pulling him out there and putting in Brad Stone at second base. Oh, crap. Another move there. So Brad Stone may have a chance to get a 3rd home run in 2 games if he comes up to bat. In the meantime, Midwest still at bat. Luis Villalba sees a call and strike, counted 0-1. Nice gesture there by Coach Tony Gonzalez. That one into the turf and bounces back toward the backstop, 1-1. Boy, Ariano's been around a while here, and he's one of those ones that the players can definitely look up to as a leader. Pitch is low, 2-1. And now, for the first time, probably since morning here in Dodge, we see sun.
Sun was shining a little before noon.
Pitch is missing, and now 3-1 here to Villalba. Been a little bit of a humid but 70-degree type of evening here at the ballpark. 3-1 pitch is fouled off for Villalba, now full 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. 11-2 Dodge City A's lead here in the top of the 7th. Payoff pitch. Chop third base side, but just foul. And nice backhanded play. Nonetheless, by Alberto Lovano. Still full, 3-2. Dodge City has scored in 4 of their 6 at-bats tonight. Here's another payoff. Ground ball, this is right to the shortstop. Harper picks it up, fires it over to first. He's on the bag, yes, 2 outs. So Aaron Harper to Gabe Ramos for out number 2. 2 out, bases empty here, and a new batter for the Midwest Moos. That'll be Townsend Kurth. Kurth in left field. Both teams have had significant amount of lineup changes throughout the game here tonight. Left-handed batter steps in. 9th game of the year, 111 batting average. Doesn't have a homer. Has 1 RBI in limited play. Lefty-righty matchup. Pitch misses, ball 1. The right-hander on the mound for the A's, Spear. Left-handed batter, Kurth. 1-0 delivery. Hits the outside corner for a strike, 1-1. The A's in the bottom of the 7th will have Clayton Coates, Alberto Livano, and Aaron Harper. Here's a fly ball in the air. This is in shallow right field, and it'll be the second baseman just stepping into the game. Brad Stone making the catch, and it's a 1-2-3, 7th inning for the A's. As we head to the bottom of the 7th, stretch time here at Cavalier Field. Dodge City with a 9-run lead, 11-2. This is A's baseball.
Kelly Hendricks DDS is like the utility player of dentistry. They can do it all from cleanings, root canals, fillings, preventative care to orthodontics, comprehensive family dentistry from infants to adults. Located at 100 Ross Boulevard, Building 2, Suite C, Dodge City. They're open 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Thursday. Make an appointment today by calling 225-6555. Serving the Dodge City community for over 30 years. Kelly Hendricks DDS. Wear a smile, you can see a mile.
Your health means everything. And every minute matters when an emergency puts your health at risk. That's why it's essential to get the care you need as soon as possible. The emergency department at Western Plains Medical Complex is ready, providing you quality care with the peace of mind of a certified chest pain center. Don't make your health wait. Get to the hospital. Western Plains Medical Complex. Learn more at westernplainsmc.com.
Back here for the bottom of the 7th inning, Dodge City with the 9-run lead here at 11-2. And for third inning up on the mound there for the Midwest Moos is Jackson Tracy. He's pitched an inning and a third relief. He's given up a couple runs, a hit. As Clayton Coates bats for the first time here tonight. Catcher, his 30th appearance this year, 263 batting average. Back up tonight, he's the second catcher. He has 4 homers and 13 RBI. Takes the pitch inside for a ball. One warming up in the Dodge City bullpen, none for the Midwest Moos. They're content with riding Tracy out here for the rest of the night. That pitch in for a strike. Count at 1-1. For Clayton Coates. Pops this one out of play. Count at 1-2. Mentioned they canceled the Wednesday game with Valley Center. Here, just the Tuesday game, and then it's off to Hutch. 1-2 count here for Clayton Coates, the second catcher used for the A's tonight. Up high, 2-2. Coates represents the 12th run of the game for Dodge City. And he flies this one in the air to left center field, and back goes the left fielder, and it's gone. Third home run of the night for the A's. Coates will touch them all, and that's a winner. Solo shot for Clayton Coates, and it's 12-2. The A's will win this one and complete the 3-game sweep this year of the Midwest Moos. And a nice, well-hit, towering shot by Coates. That was his 5th home run of the year. We'll come back with the totals and more after this timeout. This is Dodge City A's baseball.
Sneezing, coughing, runny nose, and fever have you feeling down? Find the relief you need at the time that fits your schedule at Express Wellness Urgent Care in Dodge City. Now from any device, your healthcare visit is just a click away with Express Wellness Urgent Care's online check-in. Visit expresswellnessurgentcare.com and choose a time that works for you. Open 7 days a week with extended hours. Express Wellness Urgent Care is here to serve you on White Oak Boulevard in Dodge City.
Hallelujah. Okay. Oh, shoot.
It's as if those people feeling suicidal don't warn anyone. Most will give clues or even talk about it when asked. If you're worried about someone, talk to them right away. And there's help, like the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-TALK. Warning signs can save a life. Learn about them at mattersks.org. Brought to you by Glenn Corb's Law Firm.
A BioGuard pool is clearly the work of experts. You can be an expert with a good system that delivers clarity, convenience, and confidence. All BioGuard's comprehensive pool care systems put the pleasure back in your pool with premium products that cover everything from sanitizers and shocks to algicides and balancers. Simple to follow and easy to maintain. That's what makes a BioGuard system. Visit Austin Pool in Dodge City or Garden City to learn about the right system for your pool and become the clear expert in your neighborhood.
Back here for the final time at Cavalier Field here on the appreciation night of the hosts of the players, player host night. And Dodge City with a run-rule win, 12-2 over the Midwest Moos here at Cavalier Field. And Dodge City hit 3 homers tonight. They started off in the first inning. All the runs, the first 5 runs, by the way, coming with 2 outs. And it all started with the 100-yard walk, and then you had the 2-run triple by Doyle Kane that put the A's up 2-0, and then the 3-0 lead after Kane scored on a wild pitch there. And Macano Lasso towered one that we still don't know if it's still dropped yet because it's still into orbit. But that was capped off a 4-run first inning. A's added another run in the second on a RBI double by Hunter Duro that scored Griffin Williams. Midwest would score their first run of the game in the third inning, an RBI single by Casey Vogan. And then no scoring until the 5th inning when the A's played it 2, highlighted by a 3-run home run by Aaron Harper. That was capped off a 4-run inning for Dodge City, and they led at that point 9-1. Midwest would get a run in the 6th inning as they had an RBI single there by Peyton Culler off the bench that scored Casey Vogan. And then the bottom of the 6th, Dodge City added 2 more runs, and then Clayton Coates made it a run rule win with a solo shot, a walk-off in the bottom of the 2nd, leading things off with a 2-2 count, coming up off the bench as the second catcher used in the final 12-2 for the Dodge City A's over the Midwest Moos. As Dodge City now has won 2 in a row, 22-13. Midwest is now 15-19 on the year. But this was a great hitting performance tonight here for the Dodge City A's.
Yeah, and the A's, they come out and 9 runs on 9 hits for 12 runs, and that just goes to show you how important the walk is, or to keep that walk off base, rather, versus the Moos who come in 4 hits and just 2 runs in this game. And so, the A's, they put on a dominant performance once again, which is what we've come to expect here late in the season. And, we've got one more game yet to go before we go into postseason play, and that's going to be a good opportunity for the A's to continue that hot streak going.
And how big is it? It's a lot of the new members of the cast. The winning pitcher, Omar Serrano, who came in late. Then you have the catcher that started, Macano also. He came up big tonight as well. And it's nice to see them and kind of get that rhythm going there and knowing that you can count on anybody on the team here down the stretch.
Indeed. And, the A's, they're finding their rhythm on the base path. They're starting to be more aggressive, which we saw tonight was a really good executed hit and run.
Yes.
And so, the A's are definitely primed up, headed into this postseason. A lot of teams, you see that they'll peak early in the season and start to trail off, and I think the A's are peaking at the right time.
Yeah. And they'll have a great test on Tuesday night here with the Kansas Cannons. And we said it earlier, I'll say it again, this is a great lead-in for them into the tournament play this week.
Indeed. It's good to be able to play good quality teams and see that and get those good quality at-bats in going into the postseason where, that you go into the postseason and more often than not, it's do or die.
Well, this is I believe it's right.
Host Family
Appreciation Night. I tell you, without the host families, host parents, they do so much for these kids and even the coaches here. And it's really awesome to see how they are able to intertwine with the players with the community.
Indeed. You know, the A's organization would not exist without volunteers, especially in our host family program. And all that they do, they open up their homes to students that they don't even know. And they come in and allow them to live with them. They feed them over the summer. They trade off throughout the summer doing meals after the game. And so, you know, our organization would not be here without the generosity and the support of our host families. And we saw that tonight with the amount of players that are hosted throughout the city of Dodge City.
All right, we'll wrap it up with that. A 12-2 win. Dodge City's won back-to-back ball games here in as many nights here, and they knock off the Midwest Moos for a third time, and the third time they've ruled them this year. Well, Justin, my last night working with you. Thanks for putting up with me. And
it's been a pleasure.
I was impressed last night. You were able to multitask. You were able to keep score, order the pizza for the team, make sure it got right there, and be able to fill out everything on the camera and also on the YouTube stream last night. Man, how do you do that? And then you had to drive the bus home.
You know, I do what is asked of me, and that's part of what I do here. I enjoy being a part of the Dodge City team, and I look forward to, continuing that. And it's been a pleasure having you along.
Oh,
and
thank you.
It's been good.
Yeah. Well, keep up the good work, and hopefully have a fun week here.
We will.
All right. Well, that'll wrap things up here from Cavalier Field here in Dodge City, as the A's with the 12-2 win tonight here over the Midwest Moos. Here as we'll get out of here a little earlier than normal tonight. Of course, we started at 5:30 game that took about 2 hours and 14 minutes to complete. For Justin Hergert and all the sponsors, Adam Kadavy saying so long. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday night. Up next, it's Kim Commando taking you to the top of the hour.
Dodge City A's baseball on 1030 KBUF has been brought to you by Dr. Kelly Hendricks,